Hey everybody, Nick Espinoza, your chief security fanatic here, and today we actually have to talk about the 2022 midterm US elections because another major US election equals another foreign coordinated phishing campaign. Here's what's going on. This one happened a few months ago, but it's in the run-up to the 2022 election, and obviously that's a huge problem. That's coming from Cyberscoop. And here's what's going on. An invoice-themed phishing campaign targeted election officials in at least 9 states in October of 2021, according to a recent warning issued by the FBI today. Now, the attackers sought to steal login credentials that could have, and I quote, sustained undetected access to election administrator systems, according to this notice. Now, the emails were sent in batches on at least 3 separate days. These would be the phishing emails, quote, shared similar attachment files, used compromised email addresses, and were sent close in time, suggesting a concerted effort to target U.S. election officials. Now, it's unclear at this time whether any of these attacks were successful, and the FBI did not immediately respond for comment from various media outlets. To quote the notice again, though, the FBI judges cyber actors will likely continue or increase their targeting of U.S. election officials with phishing campaigns in the lead up to the 2022 midterm elections. And, well, yeah, we have consistently seen that. Phishing campaigns targeting election administrators through vendors, businesses, and by other means were part of essentially the Russian election interference campaign during the 2016 election. And there has been so much unbelievable evidence put out on that, actual links to official downloads, so you can see these campaigns, that it's really not in dispute anymore. Either that or you're just simply not reading about these things, especially in our industry. Now, in that particular case in 2016, emails purported to be from a Florida-based elections equipment vendor known as VR Systems, and those were sent to 122 email addresses, and I quote, associated with named local government organizations, according to the NSA, the National Security Agency's assessment of that particular campaign. Now, according to the new FBI warning, basically on October 5 of 2021, unidentified cyber actors sent emails originating from at least 2 email addresses to unidentified officials in 9 unnamed states, and basically to representatives of the National Association of Secretaries of State, or the NASS. The emails contained basically the same attachment entitled invoiceinquiry.pdf, which would have redirected targets to a credentials harvesting site. Now, this is essentially the MO that we have seen for coordinated attacks against election officials, to the point where Microsoft was on the ball in 2018 and 2020, shutting down an absolute ton of fake Office 365 login sites that look exactly like Microsoft login, and just understand, as they are looking for information, essentially damning information, whether it's emails, documents, whatever that is, from campaigns, so that these can be used by foreign actors to essentially craft other information that could potentially sway the influence of the electorate. Meaning, let's say they have their preferred candidate, and so they're looking at getting damaging information on, let's say, the opposing candidate that could win, leaking it out there in the world, and that is obviously a huge problem. We have seen that consistently go on. You can just ask Leon Panetta, who had all of his emails dumped when he was talking to absolutely everybody in the government when he was a cabinet official, and that was basically in the run-up to the 2016 election. I personally had clients caught up in that. So this is a huge thing, and it's not going away anytime soon. We should expect more of these kinds of attacks on our election infrastructure, and this is not unique to the United States as well. Phishing and hacking campaigns have been caught in Germany, France, the UK, Italy, Greece, Monrovia, and other places as well, as I've been tracking it, not to mention Spain, who basically had an entire independence movement be funded by the Russians. I have written on that for Forbes and others. You can go ahead and read those, from a while back. This is not news to those that are plugged in. So understand that if you're working for basically a campaign, whether you're the incumbent or the challenger, or just that random candidate that might get 4 votes, you could be a target for foreign interference, especially if they are supporting you or detracting from you, basically not wanting you in office. So we'll see where this goes, but expect more of these reports. I will obviously keep you informed and up to date and informed on this. And so that is your news of the day. And please like, share, follow me here on Facebook and Twitter at NickAESP, which will probably also be used for phishing campaigns, not me, but those platforms, and also on YouTube as well. And as always, stay safe, stay online, and please stay private. Thanks, everyone.